Cameroon do best when West Africa hosts Cup of Nations. AFP. Cameroon has a successful history in the Africa Cup of Nations when hosted in West Africa, winning 5 titles. The 2024 edition is in Ivory Coast, and Cameroon, with stars like Andre Onana and Vincent Aboubakar, is among the favorites. The tournament begins with Ivory Coast versus Guinea-Bissau in Group A and Nigeria, Egypt, and Ghana in action on Sunday in Group B.
Africa Cup of Nations, things to know before 2024 kickoff. The 2024 Africa Cup of Nations will be hosted by Ivory Coast, with 24 teams participating in 52 matches over 30 days. The tournament will feature new stadiums and the use of VAR in all matches. In case of tied matches, head-to-head records, goal difference, and goals scored will be used as tiebreakers. The tournament will also see an increase in prize money, with the winners receiving a record $7 million. The Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, 2023 has gathered some of the continent's and Europe's top talents, and Sunsport has compiled a combined 11 from the participating players. Here's the star-studded lineup. Goalkeeper Asterisk. Yassine Bounou, Al Hilal, Morocco. Defenders Asterisk. Achraf Hakimi, PSG, Morocco. Naif Aguerd, West Ham, Morocco. Rami Bensebaini, Borussia Dortmund, Algeria. Edmond Tapsoba, Bayer Leverkusen, Burkina Faso. Midfielders Asterisk. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa, Napoli, Cameroon. Pape Matar Sarr, Tottenham, Senegal. Forwards Asterisk. Mohamed Salah, Liverpool, Egypt. Victor Osimhen, Napoli, Nigeria. Sadio Mane, Saudi-based, Senegal. Riyad Mahrez, Saudi-based, Algeria. Notably absent from the 11 is Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana, who has been overlooked, possibly due to recent high-profile errors. Additionally, Mohamed Kudus, West Ham, and Nicholas Jackson, Chelsea, are mentioned as unlucky omissions from the lineup. The combined 11 showcases the diverse talent and star power participating in the AFCON 2023 tournament. The Africa Cup of Nations, AFCON, 2023 has gathered some of the continent's and Europe's top talents, and Sunsport has compiled a combined 11 from the participating players. Here's the star-studded lineup. Goalkeeper Asterisk. Yassine Bounou, Al Hilal, Morocco. Defenders Asterisk. Achraf Hakimi, PSG, Morocco. Naif Aguerd, West Ham, Morocco. Rami Bensebaini, Borussia Dortmund, Algeria. Edmond Tapsoba, Bayer Leverkusen, Burkina Faso. Midfielders Asterisk. Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa, Napoli, Cameroon. Pape Matar Sarr, Tottenham, Senegal. Forwards Asterisk. Mohamed Salah, Liverpool, Egypt. Victor Osimhen, Napoli, Nigeria. Sadio Mane, Saudi-based, Senegal. Riyad Mahrez, Saudi-based, Algeria. Notably absent from the 11 is Manchester United goalkeeper Andre Onana, who has been overlooked, possibly due to recent high-profile errors. Additionally, Mohamed Kudus, West Ham, and Nicholas Jackson, Chelsea, are mentioned as unlucky omissions from the lineup. The combined 11 showcases the diverse talent and star power participating in the AFCON 2023 tournament. Refreshed Man City ready to pounce, Tottenham target top 4 at Man United. Manchester City, revitalized after winning the Club World Cup and securing maximum points in their recent Premier League games, are poised to make a move in the title race. With key players like Kevin De Bruyne and Erling Haaland returning from injury, City, currently 5 points behind leaders Liverpool with a game in hand, are regaining strength. Pep Guardiola's team faces Newcastle, currently struggling in 9th place. On the other hand, Manchester United, facing pressure with Erik ten Hag at the helm, cannot afford another damaging defeat as Tottenham visits Old Trafford. United has slipped 9 points adrift of the Champions League places, and a win for Spurs would propel them into the top 4, putting pressure on United's top 4 ambitions. With British billionaire Jim Ratcliffe taking control of the club's sporting operations, the stakes are high for Ten Hag. Aston Villa has an opportunity to go level on points with the top of the table if they win at Everton, as Liverpool is not playing this weekend. Everton, however, is also desperate for points, especially if Burnley loses to Luton on Friday, which could result in Burnley slipping into the relegation zone due to a 10-point deduction. The Premier League's winter break means only 5 fixtures for the next 2 weekends, allowing every club a 2-week rest from league action. Girona visit Almeria aiming to take solo Liga lead. In the upcoming La Liga match, Girona has the opportunity to seize the solo league lead as they face bottom-placed Almeria. Girona, unbeaten in 14 games across all competitions, showcased their title credentials with a thrilling 4-3 win over Atletico Madrid and a convincing 4-2 victory against Barcelona. Despite the absence of suspended defender David Lopez, Girona aims to extend their impressive run. Almeria, winless this season, is facing relegation danger, sitting 11 points from safety. Girona, initially focused on avoiding relegation, now eyes European qualification. Coach Michel dismisses the title contender label but emphasizes their commitment to compete in every game. Real Madrid and Barcelona acknowledge Girona as serious contenders, while Girona benefits from focusing solely on La Liga amid their rivals' European commitments. Girona's top scorer status in La Liga and Almeria's defensive struggles create optimism for Girona to move 3 points clear of Real Madrid. Jadon Sancho of Athletic Bilbao becomes a key player to watch in the absence of striker Inaki Williams during the Basque Derby against Real Sociedad. Napoli turmoil sweeps away memories of title glory. Napoli faces a crisis in Serie A, 20 points behind leaders Inter Milan. Coach Walter Mazzarri's tenure has seen disciplinary issues and poor results, with recent defeats heightening tensions. A public spat between Victor Osimhen and Vichik Kvaratskhelia adds to the turmoil. Salernitana, though bottom-placed, poses a potential challenge in the upcoming match. Milan, recovering from an Italian Cup exit, confronts Roma, both teams reeling from cup defeats. Milan's coach Stefano Pioli faces scrutiny after a disappointing loss to Atlanta. Roma, without suspended manager Jose Mourinho and injured Paulo Dybala, aims to bounce back. The player to watch is Juventus' Kenan Yildiz, an 18-year-old talent stepping up due to injuries. Juventus, chasing Inter, faces a demanding schedule with Super Cup and Champions League commitments. Ex-Man UTD star Matic slammed for incomprehensible behavior amid transfer bid. Rennes has criticized former Manchester United and Chelsea star Nemanja Matic for his totally incomprehensible behavior after he failed to attend training amid reports of a potential transfer bid from Lyon. Matic, who joined Rennes in the summer, has already made 19 appearances for the club but is reportedly seeking a move. The club released a statement expressing their disappointment with Matic's absence and emphasized that all necessary arrangements for his integration had been transparent. They await an explanation from the player and are determined to protect their interests. Reports suggest Matic's absence might be an attempt to force a move, with concerns about his children's education being a contributing factor. In response, Matic took to Instagram to address the situation, acknowledging a problem with his children's education and expressing his commitment to Rennes' ambitious project. He clarified that he was away for the past 3 days to address the issue and would return to Rennes to discuss his future with the club. The situation highlights a potential clash between personal matters and professional commitments in Matic's tenure at Rennes. The club and the player are set to engage in discussions to determine the next steps in this matter. Juventus coach Allegri delighted with McKennie for Coppa win. Juventus coach Max Allegri praised Weston McKennie's performance in their 4-0 Coppa Italia win against Frosinone. Allegri highlighted McKennie's determination after returning from a loan spell at Leeds. While celebrating the victory, Allegri urged the team to focus on the upcoming test against Sassuolo. He noted the team's improvement in defensive aspects and emphasized the need for continuous progress, particularly in playing out from the back. Juventus faces Sassuolo in their next challenge. Roma wary of West Ham competition for Chalobah. Roma is reportedly aware of competition from West Ham for Chelsea defender Trevoh Chalobah. Chalobah, who has not featured for Chelsea this season, is expected to leave the club in January. While Roma has expressed interest, West Ham, led by manager David Moyes, is also keen on the centre-half. West Ham's greater spending power at this stage of the season could potentially give them an edge in securing Chalobah's signature. Brighton moved to trump Napoli for Udinese midfielder Samardžić. Brighton is reportedly making a move to outbid Napoli in the pursuit of Udinese midfielder Lazar Samardžić. While Napoli has been in talks with Udinese for the Serbia international, negotiations have hit a snag due to Udinese price demands. Brighton has entered the fray and is aiming to swiftly reach an agreement. The Seagulls are putting forward an offer of €20 million plus €5 million in bonuses for Samardžić. Currently, Samardžić reportedly leans towards Napoli, but sources close to the player indicate that no decision is final. Chelsea defender Malang Sarr on Napoli radar. Chelsea defender Malang Sarr is reportedly on Napoli's radar for a potential move to the Italian Serie A this winter. Napoli is considering Sarr as an alternative after missing out on their primary target, Radu Dragusin, who signed with Tottenham. Napoli now has to choose between Sarr and Arsenal's Jakub Kiwior, with Sarr seeming the more likely option as Chelsea is open to selling him, while Arsenal intends to keep